What's going on, you guys? Today we're back with another Bloxburg video since you guys really enjoyed the last one, and so it makes me want to do more Bloxburg content. And today I will be giving you guys some advice on how I earn money in Bloxburg. There's multiple ways, and I will try to make it more entertaining to ensure that you guys can keep working. As you can tell, I think I have some credibility due to me having $900,000 in this game. And by the way, you guys, I just want to show you something real quick. Well, if we look at my work, I'm not even level 50, and I've been able to earn this money even before level 30. And I will be hopefully trying to help you guys because I think you guys can all be rich if you guys try enough. So basically, my first piece of advice that I would highly recommend that you guys would do is I would recommend to go to work, which is the most obvious and apparent advice. Now, there's so many jobs in the game, so what jobs do you guys prefer? What is the best and most optimal job? So my best advice is I would either recommend doing the pizza delivery job, or if not the pizza delivery job, the fast food worker job, because they make exponential amount of money. Now, I do want to clarify, it is more recommended to do the pizza delivery if you're on a solo server or if you're simply alone working, due to it's harder to be more efficient because the burger job is not as efficient. So I'm going to teach you guys a little bit on how to do this job because it is pretty straightforward, but if you are like a beginner, you guys may be a little bit confused, and that's okay because sometimes you need someone to show it to you, and then I'm sure you guys will learn. So basically, as you can saw, that I grabbed a pizza, and then with the pizza box, I will go to a person, and then I will give them my pizza, right? And then I earn a little bit of money. Now, as you can see right here, I've earned $1,530. Now, that's a lot of money for a lot of people in Bloxburg, and you can do with that money, you can do a whole lot of things, you guys. You can either, buy a lot of stuff for your plot. Now, I do think you guys should know is, I think your first level, you guys only get $7 a delivery, but you do level up pretty fast, so I wouldn't worry too much about it. I think my friends started making like $200 without passes, by the way. This is just without passes. I do have game passes, and for better advice, the game passes right here is not the cheapest, to say the very least, but you can make a lot of money. So as we can see here, to clarify a little bit again, the arrow is where customers at, so any means I would follow it, and then hopefully I think you guys could earn your money. Now, I will teach you guys a little bit of other job because it is a little bit harder. I'm not going to teach you guys every job in this game. I'm sure there's better content creators that can teach better than me for the other ones because I'm just not as experienced. Now, I do want to teach you guys how to make even more money from working, but that would be in just a little bit. But firstly, I'm going to teach you guys on how I can make more money, or how to make money in the burger shop. So the burger shop, you used to not really make as much money because it was kind of just a more simple older job, but I guess the creators decided to revamp it, which I'm pretty happy about because it makes the game a little bit more entertaining. And you guys can switch between jobs because I know working isn't the most entertaining, and in fact you guys probably are a lot of builders here, right? And so you guys would much rather build, and that's totally understandable. So I'm going to teach you guys a little bit of the stuff you guys should know. So first of all, the cashier job, which is maybe the first one you might encounter. So it's a memory job, so basically you gotta remember. Sometimes I struggle to remember, and I think it's this and this, but you can always ask to keep or repeat, so I wouldn't worry too much because this game is supposed to be fun, it's not supposed to be anything to mind numbing. So I'm gonna have to ask to repeat multiple times because my brain, it's just not working the best, you guys. Oh, okay, and then we need this, and then you press the check mark, and then yeah, they're good. And you gotta keep doing this a little bit more consistently, so it's not necessarily hard. It's easier once you know it, but it can be a little bit challenging, is the best way I can put it. It's kind of like a lot of these jobs in Bloxburg at the end of the day. It's not hard if you don't know it. It's a little bit something you just gotta learn. Again, it's okay if you need to repeat because I'm pretty bad memorizing these in such a short period amount of time. I'm just double checking, you guys. So that's the cashier job. Now I'm going to show you guys some of the other jobs. You can do a whole lot of other stuff in this. So you can cut up veggies if I need to. It looks like we need to cut up some veggies, you guys. So we're going to take some veggies and we're going to just cut them up. So basically just follow the blue one to the red, blue one to red, or green to blue. So blue to red, but green to blue, blue to red, green to blue. Try to keep swiping or whatever device you're using. Now, what if I ran out of supplies, you guys? So I go in the storage cabinet and I open and close the door as you should, and I restock. And then boom, you got some more stock. And in fact, we're slowly tripling up the money. And now you can also assemble burgers, which is a little bit more of the harder job in my opinion. But again, I mean, once you know it, it gets a little bit easier for just knowing that you do get rewards for kind of knowing some stuff in this game. That's basically the best way I can describe it, you guys. Yeah, boom, there you go. And then, oh, my efficiency went down, but now it's all back up. Yeah, so it's trying to tell you to earn tasks a little bit quicker. Now, you can also cook burgers in this game too, you know, because you gotta refill the veggies a little bit. I like this one actually. I'm pretty satisfied with this one actually. Might be a good beginner one compared to like the cashier. I find the cashier a little bit challenging. Maybe even assembling burgers too. It's a little bit one, but I think this one's really good. Or stocking up. Those are some beginner ones that you guys can do. Now, let's say I got my order. Well, you gotta assemble the tray, but first we should deep fry some of these orders. So we're gonna take this one, fry, and then we're gonna fry it for a little bit. Just follow the timer, and yeah, you can look at screen or don't. They actually cook pretty fast, so I would recommend paying a little bit of attention. The order that we want to finish up, we need some mozzarella sticks, and then the screen will show it when that's done. And yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what you can do to make even more money in these jobs for any job in this game. Actually, I have this one plot right here, and as you can tell, my stats are very, very low. So how we're gonna fill that up is kind of, you may be like, okay, Izzy, why are you making necessities outside instead of in the house? So the reason why the pizza delivery job, simply because you're already out about, but it can work well any job beforehand. So basically what you want to do, you guys, is fill up your stats. So I would recommend to get something entertainment related and food related, and even have some food prep. So as you can see, I got my fridge, I got my bathtub. Now you can use a shower too, but I don't know if you're able to watch and shower at the same time, but you're able to use the bathtub. And so you can get 3 stats down because you got your energy, your fun, and your hygiene. Now you can't do all that and eat food. They don't let you, unfortunately, which is a shame because I think you should be able to eat food. I also got my bed to get the energy level faster because it's just a little bit slow. So that's another thing too I will say you have to consider is that aspect. What you can do is you can rest and eat at the same time, which is really nice actually. If you want to boost your stats even more, so you would actually get grapes, but I do get Marvelous because I do have the Marvelous Mood Game Pass. So you don't have to get it to Game Pass. It's like 90 Robux, which is a little bit expensive. And so originally we had $513, but when I deliver, you can check the video if you guys don't remember or don't believe me, but you can go to this order, right? And now we get 2,187 per order, which I think is really great. And so, you know, as we're delivering these pizzas, we get a higher order. I do got a piece of advice on what you can do if you don't like working. I'm going to give you guys some tips. So my first piece of advice that I would recommend you guys to do for obtaining money without working is actually back in my plot, and that is having a farm. So I do want to point out my gardening level is level 10, which is pretty high, and it took me a very long time to get this level. So it's a little bit easier for me to do, but what I do got here is a tree farm, and I'm able to harvest all these trees for 200 approximate amount of dollars, and then I can keep doing that and earn money, and I'm not even working. In fact, to get these trees to grow, you don't even need to do anything, you just have to wait. Now you may have to water your plants ever so often, which probably should, and as you can see here, you guys, I've already earned $600. So it's so worth it in the long run, especially if you're building for a friend. You know, you're literally making extra money aside, so I would highly recommend doing the plant thing. Now let's say you don't want to do any of that. Let's say you're like a builder. Now I would recommend that you already have some money beforehand, for the sake it'll be just simply easier. Okay guys, so I'll be showing you my other go-to method to make money in Roblox. So what I recommend doing is building a cafe of some sort. Now it can look as any way you might find aesthetically pleasing. It could be like the other video I showed you guys when I did the cafe break, or it can be another pretty stylish place if you run out of ideas. So right here, for example, I built Starbucks in this game. So as you can see here, I got a full cafe kind of set up. We got the menu, we got a bathroom, you know, people can wash their hands. And we got like a vending machine of some sort, and it's supposed to be pretty chill. And I would also recommend that some displays to kind of show what you guys may have to offer. As we can see here, if I open this door, I also do got a bit of a mini kitchen setup going on. Now, I would actually recommend that you guys actually do a basement. Don't do what I did. If you have the Robux to buy the basement game pass, because unfortunately, yes, it does cost Robux. But if you don't have Robux, then yes, you can do this setup. It also works, but I probably should have done the basement game pass because you get a lot more space for the kitchen. And you know, you guys, it just has to look like real life. It doesn't have to be real life, okay, you guys? So as you can see here, you know, I've actually have on orders for certain quests to use this for some money. And now, granted, I don't generally use it often, but if you're really bored and you're really committed to the cafe thing, I would highly recommend it because you will actually get people. And actually, for me personally, I do go to cafes sometimes in this game. And you know, I would even try to make it more appealing with like a setup. So right here, I got like some like custom kind of setup going on, and hopefully, you know, it might grab the person's attention to want to come here. You know, maybe put some extra detail. I mean, Bloxburg is a building game, so why not take advantage of the fact that yeah, you can build. While I did show you guys 3 different ways to make money, I do want to show you guys a couple of other smaller methods. The one thing that you guys can do is it can be boosting your athletic level, because you guys can boost your athletic level, and the more you level up, you can get money as a reward. You can even get Bloxburg, which is a little bit harder to get, but I may make a future video on Bloxburg, my best go-tos. So as you can see here, you guys, I have this little setup. It's not the greatest. I'm sure you guys can build something a little bit better than mine. And as you can see here, I got all different kinds of equipment, and if I just use this, I can earn a little bit more money. And the more you start building muscle, the more you can hopefully earn a little bit more money. And yeah, it's not my most go-to, as you can tell. It's like a little bit more of an extra bit, but it is a method that does work for people, and you know, it may be a little bit good way to spruce up your experience in this game. Now, another thing you can do if you don't have the equipment, because remember, we're trying to make money here, we're not trying to spend money as much. I mean, I did show you guys the cafe way, but still, you know, you guys probably like building because this is Bloxburg, so I think it's worth it. So if you guys don't want to build a gym setup, because gym equipment can be expensive, not just in real life, but in this game too. So over here in this gym, we can go to here, there's like a bit of like a track system here, and as you can tell on this treadmill, I actually boost my athletic level. In fact, you can actually boost your fun level. Now, the unfortunate part, you do lose a lot of energy and hygiene, and so you may want to keep a little bit of track of that. And also, like, use all kinds of equipment here. You can even like punch, you know, if you want to be quote unquote professional boxer. Now, remember, you guys, this isn't my go-to method, but again, I'm sure you guys could be getting bored of working, or maybe you guys just have your other reasons, and this is an okay method to do. Now, another thing that you guys can do is you can spend some Robux to buy game passes to make more money. So some of these game passes will look like would be the Marvelous Mood. Even though it technically doesn't directly state you're earning more money, you do earn a little bit more due to your mood, and gives you more money. And a higher mood, and Marvelous Mood is a higher mood than the Great Mood, which means you earn more money. There is also the Excellent Employee, which can help you earn money, especially this one is like definitely the money extension, because you do earn money when you work, not to mention you promote faster, so it is the most ultimate game pass compared to all these other ones. I may make a video on game passes, so be on lookout out for that. And then there's the premium game pass, which this one isn't as optimal as I would say compared to these two. And the premium game pass, you earn money from daily rewards and just other stuff in this game. Now, whatever method that you guys choose, I hope this video helps enlighten or inform. You can also make more money too by just daily rewards. If you log in a little bit every day, you earn a little bit more money, and that will stack up. And so I hope that could help you guys accomplish what you guys want to accomplish. Again, you know, it may not be the most optimal way, but it works for a lot of people. I hope you guys enjoy, and I hope you guys learn something new that maybe you guys haven't learned while playing Bloxburg, or be a little bit enlightened here. You guys could also sell plush too. You can also sell plush in this game as well to earn some money, there too that can definitely help you, but I don't personally do it because I like to preserve my plots. Like, I have my oldest plot and I still keep all my plots. I'm fine with extra box books, but you know, if you guys are like have no game passes, you can always bold those. If you guys don't want to work as much, I don't recommend it because you know it's you guys hard work. But if you guys are perfectly fine with it, then all means go for it. That's just something you may want to think about. You can also just play the game and maybe people can donate to you, but that was not guaranteed, so I would think about that one if I were you. I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Please like if you like this video and if you find it informative, and maybe I'll make more tutorials like these in the future. Also, if you guys want to see more Bloxburg content, let me know, you know, or just simply watching it helps me think that, hey, you guys like seeing this a little bit more. If you guys enjoy what you see, maybe subscribe for more. I do plan to upload, you know, consistently like I've been doing. I don't know if I'm gonna do more, but we'll just see how it goes. But for the most part, I think it's been going good. So we're just gonna keep it in the same pace. Thank you guys for watching, and goodbye!